Hey guys, so this is going to be a pretty ranty video. I'm just going to go over some subjects here. As you guys can see from the title of this video, which is the main subject of this video, it is how is this possible? Where it's a screenshot of this dude with 1,000,000 rank and he has like 1,000 hours. And I just want to talk about this really quick, where I was basically scrolling to the Osu Game subreddit and I found this post where this guy said, this might be the most amount of playtime that a 7-digit player has. And it's this player named Huyen Dane, like he's from Vietnam, and he has like a global ranking of 1.7 million, but he has 1,400 hours. Like, he's almost has as many hours as me. And I want to talk about the situation where some of you guys are probably thinking, how the hell does he have 1,400 hours but is still 7-digit? And I did some research on him, and he's essentially this laser super D ranker that plays on difficulty adjust and the barrel roll mod. Like, he basically playing on all the unranked maps. He can literally get 500 PPs. He literally has an unranked 500 PP play here. So this guy is clearly not a 7-digit, but he's kind of just like a super D ranker here. And in relation to the subject here, I want to go on a rant about people comparing themselves to other people and people asking themselves, am I good for my rank, or is my play count good? Like, they're trying to like check these parameters with each other, and I'm just like looking at this whole situation and I'm just like, bro, like, obviously these people, when they're asking these questions, they're obviously trying to flex their own ego and trying to feel good about themselves, because feeling important as a human, where a lot of us are just so common and so similar to each other, is a really important thing, right? People want to feel important, but as the years go on with the advent of social media and as people become more anons, like, it's pretty difficult to do that unless you actually put into work and become somewhat of a figure online. But as a result of this, a lot of people, they want to feel important within these communities, and that's kind of just my explanation for what's going on for that. But these people, when they say that, am I good for my rank and am I good for this, and all the case with Huyen Dane here, I want to say, guys, this guy Huyen Dane, for example, he is the exception, not the rule. And the rule of 7-digits in particular is that these are very inexperienced Osu players. They just started playing the game. They got like under 100 hours. They're still playing 2 stars, 3 stars, and probably they're still trying to figure out how to aim the mouse and try to figure out their settings, right? These guys are completely new to the game. But then Huyen Dane here is probably the only 7-digit with like over 1,000 hours here. And again, he's the exception, not the rule. And I want to segue, guys, where the people, when they say that, am I good for my rank? Like, this dude was asking me earlier on my Twitch stream. He was like, hey, I have 10,000 play count. Am I good for my rank? And I'm like, bro, how the fuck am I even supposed to answer this question? Because these motherfuckers, where they say that, like, I have 1,000 play count, but like I'm ranked 2 or something. Like, bro, it's so freaking hard to say, because I don't really have like that data. If we're trying to do objective data calculations, some statistic shit, like we have the average play time for each rank group, then maybe you can put yourself against this rank group and put yourself as a percentile. Like, it's kind of like IQ tests, where people, they're gonna flex your IQ and be like, haha, I have 140 IQs, thus I am superior to you who has like 102 or something. Like, obviously you're not superior in every freaking way, maybe in the intelligence side, maybe, but these guys, again, they're just flexing their egos like that. But the thing about these IQ people, and also with the people that flex their ranks and then their play counts, I just want to say that comparing yourself to other people, I've done it a lot before, and I just want to say that this is kind of a toxic mindset where you're comparing yourself to the average person, like statistically. But the thing is that everyone has their own circumstances. It's pretty hard to have like an equally statistic normal distribution for like every freaking person in Osu game with their ranks and all their graphs, because there's going to be outliers no matter what, right? And I gave this example before in a previous video where we had Taiko players. Most of the Taiko players that are top players are Japanese, and the reason why is because Osu Taiko players, they played the Taiko before Osu Taiko even came out, because Taiko, they're just going to the arcade, put their 200 yen coin and start drumming it up, and they have 1,000 hours of Taiko before they even touch Osu Taiko. And these guys, again, these guys have a competitive advantage to Osu player that just started playing Taiko for the first time, and then he's wondering, why the fuck am I not 2-digit? This guy literally has 100 hours and he's like rank 40, but I have 100 hours and I'm like only 40,000 or something. Like, this, you can't compare yourself to other people, especially in that scenario. And it's the same thing in Osu game as well, where you can't really compare yourself to other people and say you're good for your rank, because everyone has their own circumstances, right? Maybe they were playing McOsu, maybe they play some private servers, maybe they play some offline things. Like, everyone has their own circumstances. When we look at Emmerich, for example, Emmerich is an outlier where he was playing Osu game in the womb. He hit like 1-digit within like 1,000 hours or something. Like, he's absolutely insane at the game, right? But then some people, when they have 1,000 hours, they're gonna be trying to compare themselves to Emmerich and be like, oh my god, bro, why am I not like Emmerich here, bro? I don't freaking know. Maybe there's actually genetics in Osu game and Emmerich is just a genetic outlier like that. But I just want to say, guys, you're just gonna feel super demotivated if you compare yourself to these top G's of Osu game and you have like a similar parameters, but this guy's like way better at you. Like, it's not fair to do that, right? The best thing to do is to compare yourself to your previous self, because that is the only fair comparison that you can make. Unless there was like someone out there that's just like a complete clone. They went through every life experience at the same time as you, have the same parents, have the same friends. Maybe that's the only person you can compare yourself to, but that's literally just you, right? So again, it's just not fair for you to compare yourself to other people like this. And the thing about exceptions not being the rule, you guys got to really drill this into your head, where within every rule category, like maybe 5-digit range, you're going to be in there like 100 hours, like 500 hours. There's always going to be some exception in there. Maybe some dude just started touching the game. He's an Osu god. He has like thousands of hours on like every other rhythm game, and he hops in Osu and hits like 5-digit and like 50 hours. This guy is obviously the exception, not the rule. And you guys got to keep that in mind next time you try to compare yourself to other people. And next time you're not going to feel as bad about yourself and become super demotivated. You just have to compare yourself to your previous self. All right, but that's pretty much all I want to say in this video, and I'll see you guys.